on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're as excited as I am for this video. It's a huge honor to be making this video, working with our good friends over at Grocery Getter Performance. Long story short, what happened was Grocery Getter Performance, they reached out to me on Saturday, and I didn't think nothing of it. I thought it was like they tagged me in a post or something. So I opened the message, and you know, to my surprise, I was absolutely in shock. Like, it was them asking if I wanted to test out this part and make an install video on it. You know, they would send out the part to me and I'd just install it, make a video, record my reactions, the install, whatever. So of course, you know, I looked over at my girlfriend and I'm like, yo, this is cool. And she's like, hell yeah. She's like, go for it. And you know, me obviously went for it, and I was like, yeah, of course, you know, like I'd be honored to do this. Which, you know, of course, I'm super honored. This is super cool. I've never had this opportunity before. So I said, huge shout out again to our friends over at Grocery Getter Performance. So that's basically what this video is. As you guys can tell, this is going to be the install and my first impressions on said part. So the reason this part exists is, one, because they listen to the community and they listen to what we want. That's why they are so well known in the Camry and Corolla community. We asked for this part because from factory, this part is very weak, and when trying to launch the vehicle, you will get a lot of engine movement and a lot of wheel hop. So this part is going to be reducing that. With that being said, they are sending out the part to me. Once it gets here, I got the message today that it's boxed up. I'm not sure if it was already dropped off at USPS or what the case is, but it was dropped off. So it'll be here either tomorrow or Wednesday. Today's Valentine's Day, Monday, 14th February, 2022. This, I believe, we're going to be testing it for about a week. Extensive testing, so I'll be daily driving the car, going through the ringer. We'll be putting it to the test for about a week. Once we've tested it out, I'm obviously going to be giving them feedback the entire time. They will put the part into production and it'll release in about a month from the date they start production. So this video will be dropping around the same time that it is released to the public for purchase. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I'll have all their information down below in the description. I'll have their website and their Instagram, so you guys can just go down there, click on it, and you can go directly to the website and purchase the part if it's something that you're interested in, which quite frankly I recommend it to anyone that has this car and is doing any kind of performance-oriented applications with this vehicle. Unfortunately, I don't have the space where I live at now. I don't have the space to do the install myself. So you guys have seen him before in my video, my buddy Christian. He's always been a huge help in helping me with stuff that I can't do myself. Either I don't have the space or the tools or what be it. He's always down to help. He will be helping me with this install as well. He will be doing the install and I will be there recording it for this video. I'm going to try and be as thorough as possible. Excuse me while I make a U-turn here. I will try and be as thorough as possible with the install. It doesn't seem to be too hard, but of course we'll see once we get under the car what all entails in this install. I will see you guys in the next clip, hopefully either tomorrow or Wednesday, while we are doing the unboxing. Catch you guys later. Alright, I'm gonna try and see if I can get a little bit of wheel. Right there. It wasn't even that hard of a launch, and it's still, you could hear it go go go. Enjoy my sound effects. So as you could tell there, even the most minimal launch, that was like a 2K RPM launch, it had wheel hop. The car wheel hops very easily, and it's very annoying, I guess you could say, when you're trying to launch. And you know, like sometimes when I'm leaving work, I have to floor it to get out, you know, if there's cars coming, and I'll have to let off halfway through because the car is just wheel hopping like no one's business. So, you know, if you have one of these cars, you'll know what I'm talking about. And the thing with the engine rocking back and forth when you're launching and accelerating, rolling through the gears and stuff, it's hard to translate that into a video because of the fact that, you know, I can't really show that, but you can definitely hear the wheel hop in the videos. Well, in the last clip that I did. I can't do it anymore because I'm on the interstate. I definitely think that Grocery Getter Performance is here to deliver. I have the EGR Delete, and it's been nothing but great. And I've heard, you know, all the guys that run the throttle body spacer and stuff like that, they love it. So, you know, with that being said, I'm excited for the part to get here, to switch it out so then I can put it through the ringer and compare it to the stock mount. And I have no doubt that it's going to be a very great part. What's going on, everybody? We're back. Just a few days later from the last clips, and we got this nice little package here from our friends over at Grocery Getter Performance. So what's included in the box? It's very simple. So it came, like I said, very well packaged. I took it out of this, but the mount itself was in here. Came with one of the bolts, like I said, because one of them we're going to be reusing, and one we have to replace with this. It came with a nut and everything. So this is going to be cool. I'm excited. So, you know, we'll put that there. Comes with the obligatory sticker. And this is, I already have one on my back window, so this is going in my toolbox. And then, of course, what we're all here for, this beefy boy. This is the rear motor mount. This is going to help, like I said, with wheel hop, power delivery. I heard that it improves shifting feel, stuff like that. Obviously, I'll report back once we get it installed. I'm here at Toyota, just waiting for Christian. So this is billet aluminum and, sorry, cut off. Billet aluminum and a Duro 85 bushing, if I recall correctly. I have to check my messages, but yeah, it's hard. This, you're not gonna be moving this. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So this is exciting. It's lightweight, but you can definitely tell that the construction material is very nice. So this, I believe, is gonna be the bolt that goes through here, and the one that goes through here we will be reusing from the stock mount. So very simple unboxing, nothing crazy, but once we get the car up on the lift, I will continue recording. All right, guys. So the car's up on the lift. Already took off the plastics. It's over there. It's all these 4 screws and just a bunch of clips. You gotta be careful with it. There's the mount, the bolt. So this is what it looks like underneath the car. It's this piece right here that we're replacing. So it's got this bolt here, and then this one right here. Got this some sort of a support to hold the engine transmission up in place while we disassemble everything. Or well, not we, my boy over here, while he disassembles everything. and I'm kind of just going to be recording this by parts. So once we start taking it down, we'll go from there. You're gonna need a 24 millimeter for these, by the way. So actually the factory ones are 22 and the new bolt over there is 24. So you'll need both because you're gonna be reusing one of the stock ones, and when you replace it with the aftermarket one that comes with the mount, you'll need that 24. It's the truth. All right, so the 5 bolts that go here are 14 millimeter. It's the ones that go, the ones that go right here, which is the bracket that goes attached to the motor mount. It'll look like this. So essentially that piece I just showed you guys goes right here, and as you saw in the previous clip, the mount just goes attached to it and then it slides in there. So you loosen that, you loosen this one a little bit, and then you take these 5 off and slide it out, and then you assemble everything. Right, so we did get it in, or well, Christian got it in. Had to do a little bit of prying on that top part right there. They're gonna fix something on the production one so it's easier to slide in, but yeah, you got it in. I used a little bit of grease and a pry bar, but it worked. Feel right here. Put your finger right here.
Up without
the bolt?
Yeah.
All right, so we had to flip it around after talking with Grocer Getter Performance. He told us it goes, this little tab goes facing upwards, just like the factory mount. So now we're gonna try and get the bolts for this piece in. Look over on this side. Does not make contact like we thought it would, so we should be good. Zap that bad boy in and we'll go from there. All right, so for these 14 millimeters here, we did, what was it, 30?
Yeah.
30 foot-pounds of torque for all 5 of these, just to make sure that they're secure in there. We're gonna do these next, so I'll let you guys know how much those take. ¿Cuánto es ese? So for these two, 80. For both of these, we did 80 foot-pounds of torque, just to make sure that they're secure, and these were 30. Just keep that in mind. And these were 14, this was 24, and this 22. Yeah. So now we just gotta put back the plastic and that's it, right? All right, cool. All right, guys, so we're taking for a test drive now. Literally, as soon as I started the car, you can tell the difference. It's not for the faint of heart. It's very solid. I'm gonna just say that right now, but it's solid in a good way. You know, when you do this, you're gonna have those extra vibrations from the motor being transferred into the cabin of the vehicle. But, you know, let's turn off traction control. Let's test the wheel hop. Still a little bit of wheel hop, but it's not as bad. Let me go do some testing and I'll get back with you guys. All right, I'm gonna try and do a launch here. Definitely the wheel hop, there's still very minimal wheel hop, but it's definitely not as bad as it was before. It used to just literally, I mean, I have a small clip from how it was before. Literally any kind of rolling, acceleration, burnout, the launch, whatever, it was just like a loud dun, 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 you know what I mean? And now there's some slight wheel hop, but it's something very minimal compared to what it used to be, in my opinion. You know, I mean, results may vary, but that's how I'm looking at it. Put it here. It's not bad, and the response is ridiculous. I'm gonna go take it on the main road, see what it's like normal driving, and I'll get back. All right, so the last couple minutes I've been driving normal, regular driving, you know, just cruising around, it feels like normal. You know, you wouldn't really know that there's a solid mount in there. When you notice it is like now at idle, you feel slight vibrations inside the cabin, and like when you try to start to accelerate, you can feel more of the vibrations inside the car. That's the only difference. You know, getting power to the ground seems better because the engine's not moving back and forth as much. So I'm gonna try and pop a U-turn here. It's me short shifting, you know. There's usually a lot of cops in this area, so I'm not trying to draw a lot of attention to myself, but I put it to the test, you know what I mean? Pop another U-turn up here and send it again. But like I said, it's not for the faint of heart. If you don't want to feel vibrations in the car, then this really isn't the mod for you. But if you don't mind the extra vibrations for the, you know, for the increased response from the car, and, you know, being able to deliver the power to the ground more efficiently, the reduced wheel hop, I feel like right there with the stock mount, the engine would have just flopped back and forth, and it did a slight movement, but nothing insane, you know? traction control on. Let's see how it does. So I took the car for a quick drive. I was gone probably 10-15 minutes, but honestly, just things to expect. You are gonna feel the vibrations inside the cabin more. It's one of those things, it's expected with a motor mount upgrade like that. But after talking with Grocery Getter Performance, they said it dies down after the first few hundred miles. So I'll be testing that out. And I mean, even then, the vibrations aren't bad. Like I said, the wheel hop is extremely minimal compared to what it used to be. You know, the engine, the slop in the engine, moving back and forth when, you know, changing gears or getting off in first, pretty much eliminated. That you can still feel like slight movements, but it's nothing crazy. I mean, it gets the power down to the ground more efficiently. Like I said, I definitely think it's a worthwhile upgrade. I'm going to be doing a review video in about a month, you know, to express how it feels after a few weeks of driving, a few hundred miles of driving. Okay guys, so he just put everything back together. It was these 4 screws here, and then all of these clips right there, and they just go all around like that. We also retorqued everything. Like I said, the 2 bolts for the actual mount, this one and the one that goes in sideways, those are 80 foot-pounds. This is a 22 millimeter, that one's a 24 millimeter, the aftermarket one. And then the 5 bolts that go on like that bracket that goes on the, I think it's the transmission or the actual motor, the one with the 5 holes, that one was 30 foot-pounds, and those are 14 millimeters. So, you know, I just reiterate that just so you guys know. But yeah, everything's retorqued, and I think we're good to go. We're about to lower it, and you can kind of see it through there. Camera decides to focus. But yeah, besides that, everything else on the car is good. Got the TJ Racing headers up there. I'm gonna probably get one more video, putting it to the test, launching it, and I'll end it there. Hopefully this video helps you guys out. You know, maybe you guys are on the fence of whether you should get it or not, or you don't know how to do the install. Hopefully this helps you to either push you to get it, or it helps you with the install, whatever it may be. I hope this video helps you guys out. So yeah, huge shout out to Christian for helping me out, and a huge shout out to Grocery Getter Performance for sending the part out and trusting me to get this installed and get a review out, get an install video out. So huge shout out to them. Go check them out. I'll have all their stuff in the description down below. Vibrations aren't as noticeable when you're cruising. They're there, but I figure these will go away after a few hundred miles of driving, as Grocery Getter Performance told me. Upgraded mount, but it's really not bad. It's, you know, I'm cruising, listening to music, chilling. It's great. What's up, everyone? So week later, or actually it's a week exactly since I had the Grocery Getter Performance rear motor mount installed. So I kind of just want to give my quick, you know, 1 week review. I want to say that it's like the perfect, it's like right in the middle. It's not too soft of a motor mount, and it's not too stiff of a motor mount. Like I said, it's a Duro 85 bushing. That's what Grocery Getter Performance told me. And the mount itself is made out of billet aluminum. You're not gonna get the amount of comfort that you get from the stock motor mount, obviously, because it's an aftermarket stiffer mount. But you know, with that motor mount, you're making some compromises. You're gonna compromise a little bit of comfort for more traction and more performance, you know, putting that power down on the ground more efficiently. So I don't know, the video might not pick it up, but on idle there's a little more vibration than normal. When you're accelerating in first gear, you're gonna feel a little more vibration, and in certain RPMs, it all depends on, you know, how the motor is operating. At certain RPMs, you'll feel some vibrations as well, which obviously the stock motor mount used to dampen all of those vibrations and stuff. This motor mount, obviously being stiffer, it's going to transmit more of those vibrations into the cabin. Now, earlier in the video, from the clips that I took last Friday when I first installed the motor mount, you can see the vibration there a little bit. A week ago when I installed the motor mount, it was a lot stiffer, obviously, because it hadn't been broken in yet. So the vibrations were a lot harsher, and I was like, wow, this really isn't for the faint of heart, because the vibrations or whatever. I don't mind crazy vibrations like that. Like I mean, my 8th gen is, you know, noise central when it comes to like vibrations and creaks, and because it's an old car and I'm used to the stiff suspension and the polyurethane motor mounts that I did on that, so I'm used to it and I don't mind it. Some people might not want that much vibrations, but good news, the vibrations aren't that harsh for too long. Once you get some miles on that mount and you break it in, they calm down a lot. And I mean, I guess you kind of get used to it too. Between getting used to the vibrations that it does transmit into the cabin and the break-in period of the mount, it's bearable. You know, it's good for street use. I'm pretty sure it would do great on track as well. I haven't been able to get out to a track anytime recently, unfortunately. For street use, whether you're, you know, abusing the car daily or just daily driving it and having some fun while you're driving, which is what I've been doing. I've been doing a little bit of both. I've been, you know, I put it through the ringer a few times when I installed it. I've done it here and there throughout the week, and it handles its own. But also, I've just been daily driving it, putting miles on it, trying to see what it's like as a daily driver. Completely unbiased opinion, it's a very good product. And, you know, there's going to be some changes on the final product that's going to help make the installation a little easier. One of the issues that we ran into when installing this one that they sent me, it won't look exactly how this one did in the video, but it'll be very close, and the installation will be the same. Whether you daily drive the car or, you know, whatever, if you are tired of the slop in the engine or the wheel hop or whatever the case may be, this is an upgrade that you need to do. And that's coming from me personally. I'm not saying this because, you know, Grocery Getter sent me the part or whatever. I want you guys to know that this is my genuine opinion. I recommend this part. I genuinely do. I think it gets the job done well. Now keep in mind that there is still going to be some movement in the engine because the other 2 motor mounts are still stock mounts. If you guys have any questions, you can message me, you can message Grocery Getter. Wow, people really suck at dropping today. As of this video, I don't know what pricing is going to be for this part. When this video releases, will probably be around the same time that Grocery Getter releases the part for purchase. So the pricing will be live on their website, more than likely by the time this video drops, or at the same time. But, you know, like I said, if it's in your price range and upgrade that you guys have been looking for, I 110% recommend it. I'm going to end off this video here. As always, I want to thank you guys for all the support. And, you know, drop a comment down below if you have any questions. Or, like I said, you can shoot me a message on Instagram. You can shoot Grocery Getter a message. Sorry about that. My camera decided to overheat. So I had to blast the AC for a few minutes to cool it down. Comment down below. I'll try to answer the comments as well. I always try to reply to everyone's comments. So, you know, drop a like if you liked the video, if it helped you out. Whether it be helped you install the part or it helped you make the decision to buy the part. You know, whatever it was, drop a like. If you bought the part, drop a comment. Let me know you got it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you